Welcome back, Riverside. I'm your host, Gabriella Madrigal, bringing you some of the latest happenings in the city. Today we hear from a creator of an interesting STEM program aimed to make science fun and accessible for everyone. Plus, we learn about the recent solar eclipse party held by the Museum of Riverside earlier this week. Also, we bid farewell to 3 of Riverside's City Council members and hello to the newcomers taking their place. All this and more coming up on this episode of Inside Riverside. Riverside bids farewell to 3 esteemed members of its City Council. Aaron Edwards, representing Ward 1, Ronaldo Fierro for Ward 3, and Gabby Placentia for Ward 5, have concluded their tenures as representatives of their respective districts. Having diligently served their constituents since their election in 2019, they now embark on new endeavors beyond their roles in public office. As they transition from their positions, Riverside extends its heartfelt appreciation for their dedication and service to the community. We wish them all the best in their future pursuits and endeavors. Get ready to meet the fresh faces taking charge in Riverside. We're ushering in a new era with Philip Falcone representing Ward 1, Stephen Robillard representing Ward 3, and Sean Mill representing Ward 5, as they step into their new roles as City Council members after being sworn in this past Tuesday, April 9th. Falcone is geared up to tackle issues like homelessness, boost economic opportunities, and improve city services. Robillard aims to make public safety a top priority, stimulate economic growth, and invest in essential infrastructure. Meanwhile, Mill has his sights set on enhancing public safety, addressing the homeless crisis, and spearheading neighborhood improvements. Join us in extending a warm welcome to these new council members as they roll up their sleeves and strive to achieve their goals for both their constituents and the city as a whole. The community gathered at the Museum of Riverside this past Monday, April 8th, and put on their safety glasses to witness a rare solar eclipse. This event made a remarkable appearance across North America, spanning from Mexico to Canada and traversing through the United States. The eclipse occurs when the moon comes between the Earth and the sun, casting a shadow and momentarily obscuring the sun's light. While the total eclipse was visible only along a narrow path, a partial eclipse could be observed in Riverside. Though the next total solar eclipse visible from the U.S. won't occur until 2044, the memories of this rare event will surely linger in the minds of those who witnessed it. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for our Riverside sports expert, Pep Fernandez, to keep us up to date with our city's local athletes. All right, Pep, take it away.
Yeah, we'll get to football in a moment. It's always a good time to talk football here on Riverside TV. But first, a big-time battle on the softball diamond featuring 2 of the top programs in the entire city. Let's take you out to Ram High, Ramona High School taking on King. King, one of the best teams in the Big 8 League. Ramona, right now, first place in the River Valley League. Victoria Resendez in the circle for the Rams, going up against a tough lineup for the Wolves. Third inning, King with the bases loaded. The sharp grounder to third, but a quick throw home by Emily Gonzalez gets the force out for the Rams. But later in the frame, King finally breaks through here, slapping a 2-run single to right center field. The Wolves grab a 3-0 lead. The Rams and head coach Laura Shiner trying to cut into that King lead on their home field. Ramona's Gonzalez now at the plate. Mia Guzman, come on down, and Ram High is on the board. It's a 3-1 game, but a nice play at third on the liner ends the inning. We fast forward to the 5th, and King goes back to work on offense, driving home another run. The Wolves go on to win by a final of 7-3. So it's now back to Big 8 League play for the Wolves, and Ramona will return to River Valley League action. And speaking of Ramona, since we were out at Ram High, it was a good opportunity to check in with head football coach Ken Mashinsky, because this coming Monday, April 15th, Ramona will have its big football banquet at the Riverside Convention Center. It's a time to celebrate and honor the Rams and kind of reflect back on The historic season, which included the first outright CIF Southern Section Championship. You'll remember Ramona beating Riverside Poly in the finals at King High School. We had that great live coverage on Riverside TV. The Rams went on to win a state championship as well. So finally a chance to celebrate the Rams.
Yeah, so it was obviously a long season going into December. We had a few months off here, and yeah, we have our celebratory banquet on Monday at the Convention Center for the City of Riverside. We're super excited, not only to celebrate with the whole Ramona family, but especially to, say goodbye to these seniors who meant so much, who are leaving with a CIF championship and then a record state championship. So we're really excited. It was a super long season. We didn't get that long of a break, but when you look back on it, you look back on the highs and lows, and then obviously the end game, winning a CIF championship, winning a state championship, it really motivates you going into next year. So I know I'm excited. I know the coaching staff is excited, and I know definitely the kids are excited. So, we're ready for some more Ram football.
And then it's the month of April, so that means you're ramping up again for next season. Is that right?
That is correct. We started spring practice last Monday, and the guys are getting ready right now to continue our spring practice. We have a lot of guys going playing baseball, a lot of guys running track, which we really support two-sport athletes. But the guys out here that are not doing two sports, they're ready to go. They're anxious, and again, we're excited for another upcoming season of Ram football.
Football season will be here before you know it, but first, let's celebrate the Rams' historic season, the CIF Southern Section Championship and the state title this Monday, April 15th at the Riverside Convention Center. Gabriella, back to you.
A fun program you may have seen on our community calendar or in many of Riverside's local libraries. It's known as Tinker the Robot, and it offers hands-on science and engineering experiences for all to enjoy.
I get to see little girls come in and say, like, I'm gonna build a bridge, I'm gonna play with electricity, I'm gonna build a catapult, and it's so much fun to see them light up and to see that they know that they can now do this.
Kay Yang is a local entrepreneur and engineer who has had a passion for tinkering since childhood. Memories of tinkering with her dad in the garage inspired her to start her own business focused on reimagining the way engineering is taught and making STEM engaging, particularly for young girls. Her business, Tinker the Robot, provides building kits that include everything necessary to create stimulating STEM projects. Kay recently completed a series of STEM workshops in partnership with the Riverside Public Library with the goal of sparking students' innovation and making science fun and engaging.
In the library it's great because they come in with a family, they discuss, they build, they learn, they connect, they create moments, and then they can take it home and continue those moments at home. So that's really what this is all about. Helping foster self-confidence and get kids to really understand, like, they could build this, they can solve the problems of tomorrow.
There has been a very positive response from the community to these programs.
I really think that they've enjoyed it. I've had a few families that ask where I'm going to be next, and then they'll follow me to the next library just so that they can see what the next project is going to be and keep the learning going. And the staff here at the library seems to enjoy it as well. They all been very welcoming, and so yeah, I think the public generally likes it, and I think they want to see more.
For anyone with a hunger for more STEM activities, Kay offers a variety of free options as well as complete activity kits through her website.
If you guys are interested in doing any of this at home, a lot of our materials are materials you could buy at Target or Hobby Lobby or buy on Amazon. And so check out our website. You'll have to give us your email, but then we have free PDFs that you can download and do programs like this at home. We want to make sure that science and engineering is accessible and fun.
Summer is coming up sooner than you think, and for your next upcoming trip, make sure you're ready with all your travel documents. If you're in need to update your passport, now would be a good time to do so at Riverside's Passport Acceptance Facility. Here's the details on where to go and what to bring with you.
Are you getting ready for your next adventure? The City of Riverside has got you covered. Our Passport Acceptance Facility is open and ready to help you with getting your U.S. passport. Located at 3025 Madison Street in the Public Utilities Customer Resource Center, we're available to assist you by appointment Monday through Friday. Booking your appointment is easy. Just head to www.riversideca.gov/cityclerk/passport to schedule. And don't forget to check back frequently for updates on appointment availability due to cancellations. We can't wait to help you get one step closer to your next travel destination. To apply for a U.S. passport, first check out our helpful checklist. Then head over to travel.state.gov, the official website of the U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Consular Affairs. You'll find all the information you need, including the application forms and instructions, acceptable forms of identification, passport fees, and processing times. Don't forget to complete Form DS-11 before your appointment and bring evidence of U.S. citizenship, a government-issued photo ID, and a 2x2-inch passport photo, or have our friendly staff take one for you. If your passport has been lost or stolen and you are applying for a replacement, you must also fill out Form DS-64 and bring it with you to your appointment if you haven't already reported it missing online or by mail. If you're under 16, you'll need to appear with both parents or legal guardians, and if you're aged 16 to 17, you'll need to appear with at least one parent or legal guardian. If you already have a valid passport and are eligible for renewal, you can only do that by mail, but the Passport Acceptance Facility will be more than happy to review your application at no cost. To find out if you are eligible to renew and begin the process, please visit the U.S. Department of State's website. Once you've gathered all the necessary documents, head to our acceptance facility at your appointment time and pay the required fees. There are two separate payments required: the passport fee, payable by check or money order, to the Department of State, and processing fees, payable to the City of Riverside by cash, check, or money order. Look over our handy passport checklist for the list of fees. And remember to thoroughly review the confirmation email we send you before your appointment date. Keep in mind that the application process can take several weeks, so it's best to apply well in advance of your travel plans. For appointments and information, visit riversideca.gov/cityclerk/passport. Good luck and happy travels!
Mark your calendars for an evening at the Riverside Community Services Foundation Gala, Through the Looking Glass and Beyond, on April 18th. This event promises a night of networking, gratitude, and giving back to support at-risk youth, families, and seniors in Riverside. Since 2007, the foundation has been a beacon of hope, providing scholarships, funding, and community events. Your presence and support will help sustain vital initiatives reaching 70% of the Riverside population, especially those in underserved areas. Sponsorship opportunities are also available, offering valuable advertising perks. So secure your tickets or explore sponsorships now by visiting riversidecommunityservicesfoundation.org/gala. We look forward to seeing you there. Save the date for the annual Riverside Tamale Festival, Saturday, April 27th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at White Park. This beloved event not only celebrates the rich tradition of tamales, but also serves a noble cause, raising funds and awareness for the Spanish Town Heritage Foundation to preserve the historic Trujillo adobe. Your participation in the Tamale Festival plays a vital role in advancing these ambitious restoration efforts, so join us for a day of delicious food and meaningful heritage preservation. Well, Riverside, it's time to sign off for now, but stay in your seats as we list an amazing lineup of events happening all around town next week. Want to know more? Check out the community calendar at riversideca.gov/calendar. I'm Gabriella Madrigal, and I'll catch you next time on Inside Riverside.